Hello there. Back in those days where you've used one of those cameras, you would also need a film because it is an analog film camera. But depending on what film you have, and especially if it's fine grain, there may be a problem. When there's bad light conditions, you really need a lot of light. You know, maybe a magic cube will solve it. But wouldn't be great if there was a solution that wouldn't just have a single use? Well, there is. An incandescent light bulb. Let's get started. Okay, so today we are talking about an incandescent light bulb that was used in a scenario where back in those days you would basically shoot on film. But film comes in a variety of forms. What I'm trying to say here is that you have slow film and quick film. Fine grain film, which would have a pretty amazing quality, was slow film, meaning that your shutter speed would have to be slower than quicker film. And when you have low light conditions, that can be a serious problem. And there are some solutions. One of them, for example, being the Magic Cube by Osram. However, not all cameras got adapted, and there was a solution that was a little bit better because you could actually use it. Granted, it was basically tied to a room or cord. You have the incandescent light bulb. Not just any, this is a 500 watt incandescent Narva lamp. Pretty amazing. However, let's actually see what it can do in one of my softboxes. Let's see. I have actually put the incandescent light bulb in my softbox and it is very bright. In fact, I'm being blinded right now by it because it just is really bright. Brighter than my softboxes that I already have, which is pretty cool. So this should definitely expose your fine grain film. And it will also get pretty hot, so that's also kind of dangerous. Anyways, let's actually have a look at the light bulb itself and the package itself. Now let's take a look at the package itself. It is actually pretty big, but anyway. Here we have Photo PR 500, and let's actually read it. It is in German. But we have also English photo lamp with interior reflector of universal application for pictures and home atelier as well as film and television studios. Neat. Obviously made by Narva, and we actually have here something. Of course, it's in Germany, in German, but also made in Germany. A bit more later. So I say let's actually. So, here's the bulb. It is actually pretty big and pretty nice. There's a frosted glass, and let's take a look. Unfortunately, the etching doesn't really seem to be that much on it. It seems kind of ruined, unfortunately. But we can still see Narva, and here it's made in Germany, specifically made in DDR. So we have here an E27 screw base. Now, this light bulb used to be manufactured around 1960 to 1970. It's pretty neat and I do like. So let's actually take a look at its wattage consumption and of course a bit a closer look. Now that I've dimmed off the lights around me, let's actually see it turn on. In the softboxes, yeah, it is seriously bright. You can actually not see the filament, but I'm going to point it at my desk, and it's definitely really bright. My wattage meter shows me 544 watts, so 40 watts off, but I mean, it is seriously bright. Actually, let's say if we have a afterglow. We definitely have. I'm glad that I actually have the package and not just the light bulb itself, because it's a little bit more complete. It's cooler, and in a showcase that will look pretty good. Anyway, this was it for this light bulb. By the way, I've been actually filming with my Canon Rebel T3, but that's just as a side fact, hence the field of view is a little bit small. Anyway, if you have any questions regarding this light bulb, leave a comment, like this video if you thought it is interesting, and of course, subscribe to my channel if you want to see more cool, interesting stuff. This was it from my side. Goodbye.